Hi students, welcome to new session. In this class, we'll see some problems related to mathematical modeling. In previous class, we seen what is mathematical modeling, how to draw the mathematical modeling, and how to write the equilibrium equations of the mathematical modeling. In today's class, with the help of some problems, we'll understand in detail what are the concepts of mathematical modeling, how to write the equilibrium equations. So here I have written on simple problem. So what is there in the problem? What he has asked in the problem? Write the equivalent mechanical system for the model given and write the equilibrium equations. So this is the given problem. So whenever any mathematical model is given to you, first we have to draw equivalent of that system always. Whenever problem is given, we have to draw equivalent mechanical system. So here he has given mechanical model. This is a mechanical model. To solve the problem, the very first step is we have to draw the equivalent mechanical system of this. To draw the equivalent mechanical of this, there are some procedures or there are some steps we need to follow. What are those steps? Means first step, what we have to see is how many displacements are there in the given mathematical model, that we have to identify first. So here in this given problem, force is applying on the body, and in the same direction, one important key factor I am telling you, in which direction you are applying the force, displacement also occurs in the same direction. So force and displacement will be always in the same direction. So here after applying because of the force applied to the body of the system, displacement is taking place, that is also along the direction of the force. So how many displacements are there? Only one displacement is there. Then what we have to do next step is, depending upon the number of displacements, number of nodes are dependent. So here one displacement means only one node will be present in the equivalent mechanical system. Okay, so to draw the equivalent mechanical system, we have to represent the nodes, then only it is possible to draw the equivalent mechanical system. So here number of nodes depends upon the number of displacements. So here only one displacement is there. So in the equivalent diagram, we will be drawing only one node. With respect to that node only, we will be drawing all other parameters. These are the two steps you need to remember. The first step is to draw the equivalent mechanical system. To draw equivalent mechanical system. How many nodes? Mark only one displacement. So one node you name it as it is x of t, whatever is given, x of t. Then next step, how many parameters which are influenced by displacement? What are the parameters which are getting influenced because of the because of this displacement, that we have to identify, and all those we have to connect in parallel across this node only. This is the procedure to draw the equivalent mechanical system of the given system. First we have to identify how many displacements are there. Then depending upon the number of the displacements, we have to decide the number of nodes, and then we have to mark the number of nodes available in the given system first. Then after that, we have to see how many elements are influenced by displacement, or in simple way I can tell you how many elements are connected to displacement, that we have to observe here. So to this x of t, how many elements are connected? M, K as well as B. Okay, this is the direction of the force. In the direction of the force is from left to right. It means all the directions, all the forces experienced by these elements will be in the opposite direction of the force applied, because according to Newton's law, you know that sum of the applied force is always equal to sum of the opposing force. Here applied force is F of t, and opposing forces are three forces, because three parameters, Fm, Fk and Fb. These will be in opposite direction to the applied force. That will come later. For your knowledge I am telling you. So x of t, M is getting influenced, K is also getting influenced, and B is also getting influenced. Along with this, applied force is also getting influenced. Applied force, because applied force only displacement is taking place. So how to write that in the equivalent mechanical system? All we have to connect in parallel. So first, f of t, you write f of t like this. F of t is select any one direction as a reference direction for f of t. Okay, this is the direction. In this direction we are applying the force. Then remaining all other elements forces will be in opposite direction to this force. Okay, then m is also connected to this, so you mention m like this. Okay, then k is also getting influenced by displacement, so k you write like this. Okay, then again b is also getting influenced, so this is b, so this is b. Instead of this you can write like this also, instead of this you can write like this also. Okay, so the given equation, the given model's equivalent mechanical model can be drawn like this. So in the equivalent circuit all the elements will be connected in parallel. To connect them in parallel we have to see how many nodes are present. That nodes depends upon the number of displacements available in the system. Then with the help of the displacement, what are the parameters or elements associated or influenced by that system, one by one we have to write them in the parallel. So this is your equivalent mechanical system. So with reference to this equivalent mechanical system you have to write the, this I have written in opposite way. So this is b, this is b, this is k, this is m, and this is f of t. These forces will be acting opposite to this force. Okay, so this is how we have to write the equivalent mechanical system. Now after this we have to write the equilibrium equations. The equilibrium equations can be written as equations. The equilibrium equations are given by how many equations? So f of t. Now we have to apply Newton's second law here, law of equilibrium or Newton's second law. Sum of the applied forces are equal to sum of the opposing forces. Applied force is f of t. Therefore f of t is equal to what? F of t is equal to f of m plus fk plus fv. Like this we have to write. Okay, now you already know what is Fm. Force acting on mass will be given by m square into d square x of t by dt square. This is we already seen in previous class. Okay, force acting on the mass will be given by this equation plus fk, k into x plus fb, b into dx by dt. You can write x of t also, no issue, because the given problem is in x of t, displacement is in x of t. If you write x also, no problem. If you write x of t also, no problem. The same can be written in Laplace transformation. Now we have to take the Laplace transformation. I will write here. Take Laplace transformation. Take Laplace transformation. F of t becomes f of s. So f of s is equal to m square, means you write as it is m square, d square means s square into x of s, s square into x of s plus, you write this term second, b into s into x of s plus k into x of s. So this is the given equilibrium equation of this mathematical modeling. This is how we have to solve the problems. Any given problem we have to solve like this. Understood? So whenever any problem is given to you and they ask you write the equilibrium, write the equivalent mechanical system, write the equivalent mechanical model of the system, and also write the equilibrium equations they will give you. In that way, how to do the problem? First we have to draw the equivalent system. To draw the equivalent system we have to see how many displacements are there. Then depending upon the displacements we have to select number of nodes present in the system. Then to that nodes everything we have to connect in parallel. All the elements which are influenced by that node will be connected in parallel across that node one by one. Then we have to apply the inverse Laplace transformation. We have to apply Laplace transformation. Then we'll get the required equation. Let us see one more problem. So here what he has given, In the second problem I will show you. So this is dashpot, it is connected to mass here, then this is spring K and B, and displacement is taking place like this, and you are applying the force in this direction. This is F of t, this is B, this is K. So this is one more problem here. Again he asked you to find out the equilibric equations and also to draw the equivalent mechanical system. So to draw the equivalent mechanical system, see how many displacements are there. One displacement, it means there will be only one node present, and the direction of the applied force is downwards. In the same way, displacement is also moving. Now equivalent mechanical system can be drawn like solution. So this is, select the node x of t. At this node, how many parameters are getting influenced because of this displacement? Due to this displacement is influencing these many parameters m, b and k along with applied force. So this is F of t, this is mass, this is dashpot, and K is also connected to this displacement or influenced by that displacement only. So this is K, this is B, this is M, this is F of t, and F of t direction is, you can select any one direction, remaining will be in opposite directions to that, right, due to the Newton's law of motion or Newton's second law. This can also be written using second method. This is one method. There will be rating, applying force will be equal to opposing force. One more method is there. We have to apply at node x, at node x, same. Here I have not written node. If there are number of nodes, then we have to individually write the equilibrium equations for those nodes separately. Here only one node was there, that's why I did not written. So here let us write at node x. At node x, applying forces is equal to opposing forces. Opposing forces means again Fm plus Fb plus Fk. Again you have to write the equations for that. Again you will get the same equation. This is a same problem given in the different way. So here it has connected like this, here it has connected like this. You can connect in any manner, but thing is we have to be thorough in concept. How to apply the concept to get the required answer. Simple. We have to draw the equivalent mechanical system by keeping the number of displacements in mind. Then what are the elements are getting influenced by that displacement, all those we have to write in parallel. Okay, equivalent mechanical system is nothing but writing all the given equations in parallel with respect to node. Then we have to apply inverse Laplace, then we have to apply Laplace transformation, then we will get the required answer. So let us see one more problem, somewhat tricky problem we will solve. One more problem we will solve. So I will erase this completely. Okay. You should remember the formulas. What are the standard notations are there? Then what are the formulas? This is, I am doing the problems of translational mechanical systems. Okay. Here I am using M, B, K. M stands for translational. Mass of the body takes place along the straight line, means that is with respect to translational mechanical systems. I am doing the problem with respect to translational. In next session we will see some problems related to rotational mechanical system. Concept will be same, right? So next problem, draw equivalent mechanical system, and also write the equilibrium equations, So this is the question, and the problem is okay. So to this he has connected dashboard. This is M1, then here spring M2, M1, this is B2, this is M2, this is K, and this is B1, and here x1 of T is displacement, and here x2 of T is the displacement, and in this direction we are applying the force. Okay. See here, what he has given in this problem? He has given find the equivalent mechanical system, draw the equivalent mechanical system, and find the equilibrium equations. Now to draw the equivalent mechanical system, let us see how many displacements are there in the given problem. Two displacements are there, x1 and x2. It means how many nodes we will get? We will get two nodes. Mention the two nodes, and according with respect to two nodes, draw the equivalent mechanical system. And one more important thing is, all we have to connect in parallel. Solution. So how many nodes are there? Two nodes. This is x1 of T, and this is x2 of T. Okay. Now see, what are the elements are connected across the x1, or what are the elements influenced by x1? M1 is getting influenced. First you see applied force, in which node it is, towards which displacement applied force is there. So to x1 we are applying the force towards the x1. So first you write, this is F of T, then M1 is also connected to, M1 is also influenced by x1, so this is M1. Then again see here, B1 is connected between reference and x1, so that is B1 is also dashpot. B1 is also getting influenced by x1. Now come to then anything else is there? X1 is again connected to B2, but B2 is also connected to x2. It means B2 dashpot is getting influenced by two displacements together. It is getting influenced from both the displacements. Then how to write the equation? In the previous class I told you, when there are two displacements taking place, then how to write the equation. So what is the, with respect to which displacement we are writing the equation? With respect to x1 we are writing. It means B2 into x1 minus x2 will be the, okay, this you should write like this. Okay. So B2 is connected between x1 and x2, like this you write. It is connected between x1 and x2. In this way we have to draw the diagram. This is called B2. Okay. That what I explained you, that is next step. Okay. So this is B2. Then next, anything else is connected to the x1, or anything else is getting influenced by x1. Whatever the possible are there, those all we have written here. So now come to x2. x2 is influencing m2 k. Okay, so this x2 will be influencing m2, then x2 is influencing k also. So like this, k. So this is the equivalent diagram. Anything else which is connected to x2? Nothing. b2 we already written here. b2 is connected between x2 and x1, that I already shown here. This is k. Now write the equilibrium equations with respect to this equivalent mechanical system. So how to write the equilibrium equations? You see here. At node 1, one by one you take. At node 1, write the equilibrium equations. At node x1, at node x1, sum of applied force is there? Yes, f of t is there. So applied force is present. So sum of the applied forces is equal to sum of the opposing forces. So at node x1, f of t is equal to f of m1, f m1 plus f b1, then plus f b2. Okay, that's it. Only these three forces are acting on x displacement. Further you simplify this, what you will get? M1 force on m means m square into d square x of t divided by dt square plus f b1 into dx of t divided by dt plus b2 into d by dt of, here observe carefully, b2, force acting on b2 is influencing by two displacements. Okay, because of the opposing force of the b2, it is influencing two displacements, x1 and x2. Since we are applying the node with respect to x1, so we have to write x1 minus x2. If we are considering x2, it would have been x2 minus x1. So we are considering with respect to x1, it will be x1 minus x2. Okay, then you simplify this further, m square s square x of, now I will write completely. Inverse I am taking, so Laplace transform I am taking. So Laplace transform is f of s, m square s square x of s plus b1 s into x of s plus b2 s into x1 of s minus x2 of s. x1 of s minus x2 of s. So this is first node. Then at node 2, at node x2, no applied force is there. So applied force is 0, is equal to, opposing forces are how many? m2, b2 and k. Therefore f m2 plus f b2 plus f k. These are the three opposing forces acting on displacement x2. This is further written as m square d square x of t divided by dt square plus b2 into, again, now tell me what will be the displacement here with respect to x2 we are writing. So it will be x2 minus x1 plus force acting due to the spring can be written as k into x of t. So applying Laplace transformation, 0 is equal to what you are getting? S square m square s square x of t plus b2, this is m2 b2 s into x of s minus x1 of s This is x2 of s minus x1 s plus k into x of s. So these are the equation 1 and equation 2 are the equilibrium equations. Equation 1 and 2 represent the equilibrium equations of the given problem. In this way we have to write the equilibrium equations for the given problem. So always keep in mind that we have to draw the equivalent mechanical system. To draw the equivalent mechanical system, identify how many nodes are there, depending upon how many displacements are there, depending upon that nodes will be selected, and equivalent mechanical system can be written in parallel. The given system can be written in parallel. That if you write that in parallel, that becomes your equivalent mechanical system. This is how we have to solve the problems. Thing is, we should know the formulas, then only it is very easy. You have to know the formulas very well. To know the formulas, you would have understand the concepts very well. So whenever any force is acting on the mass, it will be given by the equation m square into d square x by dt square. From next class onwards, I will not write d square dy by dx. I will directly write in form of Laplace transformation only to save the time. You already know now, you are already familiar with how to write the given differential equations in terms of S form. You already know that. So from here onwards, I will directly write the equations in S terms only. If force is applying on mass, means it will be m into s square. Okay, m into s square. If force is acting on dashpot, means b into s. If force is acting on spring, means k into s. Okay, that I will write from next class onwards.